except I love Bayside. I've got good friends here, and this is a wonderful place to be. You can be as busy as you want or as laid back as you want. And I have a couple of social director friends that try to keep me real busy. I usually keep busier sewing than anything, but I love playing cards, love playing bingo, I love playing dominoes. And Dan and I love junking. We do a little bit of that. Yeah, I'll bet you I've made 25 window treatments this winter already. I've covered a dozen chairs, made pillows. I just sew anything they throw at me. And doesn't seem to be any end to it. So thank goodness Dan is here, because he just helped me make a lovely light, and everyone wants one. Get ready, Dan.
I forgot how.
I don't go to stores very much. I can make something out of anything old. And when Michelle was down, I took her to a grand opening of a Goodwill, and she got on her cell phone and she said to her girlfriend, "You'll never believe where I am. My grandmother has me in the GW boutique." I laughed so hard. Someday maybe she'll learn to appreciate used things. But right now she thinks it's pretty funny. I've made drapes and slip covers and duvet covers and bed skirts for all the girls, my daughters and my granddaughters, and tried to help them decorate as best I could, because when you first start out you can't have everything. And I've had a great time helping them sew. And after we sold Rushford, I had an apartment for 3 years, and I enjoyed the apartment. I enjoyed the people I rented from, but it was a financial burden, and I had to give it up. But it was a perfect time, because Jessica and Michelle were setting up housekeeping for the first time, and they took all my prized possessions, and even Jason has a few now. And we always had Grandma Woodrich's, and that was Ron's mother's couch. And Ron's mother had it recovered a couple of times. She gave it to us, and I had it recovered a couple of times. And the last time I recovered it was for Rushford, and now Jason has that in his basement, and he said it sleeps very comfortably. Dan's been a great help, because everybody in Bayside wants my window treatments, and Dan's a master at building cornice boards. So he's helped me a great deal. And these people bring me these old rotten chairs to recover, and I'm not strong enough to staple and pull out staples and everything, but Dan's helped me with that too. And he just shakes his head at some of the stuff people bring me. You know, it's all not grand decorator fabric. They'll bring me an old pair of drapes that they've had and want me to make something out of it. And I do, but I enjoy brand new decorator fabrics more. Yeah, we've had some good, really good times down here. They had a mock wedding at the clubhouse, and I'm a red hatter, so I had a purple dress and a red hat, and the red hatters were all going to that wedding. And Jill and Steve were here, so Marie got all dressed up and put a hat on and went to that wedding with me, and we had a great time. The bride was a 7-foot man, and the groom was real 4-foot something man, and it was hysterical. And all the bridesmaids were great big hefty men, and it was a riot. We had a great time. I like it because everyone's like family, because they're all here away from their families, so we lean on each other for companionship and support. If you got sick or needed anything, there's a dozen people would come and help you. nobody's alone here. And I think if I was up north, I'd be alone because the kids have their lives and they're busy. And I never wanted to be connected by the hip to them because I want them to live their lives. And I think they're happy that I'm happy. I absolutely love it because we help one another, I think. I get him up and out and get him moving. And he fixes things. He puts batteries in my watches. You know him. He's a fix-it. Well, he fixed something for you today. Yeah. I could not replace him.